So unfortunately, the 2022 NFL draft just ended. So I guess it's time to hibernate and wait for the college football season to begin, right? No, it's not. It's time to focus on the 2023 NFL draft and the prospects that are going to be risers and just skyrocket up draft boards, right? Right? Not the only one doing this, right? It's time to look ahead. And if I'm the only one doing this, then that's really good. And I hope that everyone will take what I'm saying seriously and respect my opinions here. We'll get right into it. But please, if you're watching this, please make sure to like this video and or subscribe to our channel, because that would greatly help us here at the Transfer Portal CFB. And we would greatly appreciate any help. Without further ado, my first 2023 draft riser is going to be Maryland receiver Rakim Jarrett. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds, and he's had an eerily similar career path to fellow DMV native and former Maryland receiver Stefon Diggs. Now, Maryland has been playing out some pretty good receivers lately, and I believe Jarrett will be next. In his 2 seasons at Maryland, he has accumulated for 1,081 receiving yards to go with 7 touchdowns on 79 catches. He's got killer speed combined with rare explosiveness. He has sticky hands and supreme confidence. I love watching him run in the open field and just zoom away from people. Really fun. Love his footwork. And he's just a crisp and precise route runner that has stellar body control. Now, we should have a graphic up here showing the similarities between Jarrett and Diggs. So please look at it and kind of look how eerily similar it is. I think it's really cool. But the thing with Diggs was he didn't have that huge third season to, get the draft recognition he needed. And Jarrett has that chance to really pull away from the Diggs career arc, I guess, because I don't want to see Jarrett go in the 5th round like Stefon did. I thought Stefon should have been a 2nd rounder. He wasn't. He's a 5th rounder for whatever reason. People slept on this talent. Jarrett can't be slept on. You guys need to really watch him play at Maryland this season. Really look at what he's doing. Really see the talent that he is and realize that this is a guy who could be there as a late 1st round pick in 2023, or he could be an early 2nd round pick. Either way, he's going to be a 22-year-old rookie, and he's going to make a name for himself in the NFL. I'm telling you that Rakim Jarrett is that guy, pal. For my next guy, I expect to have a huge 2022 season and build his draft stock. It's got to be Stanford cornerback, 6'1", 186 pounds, and one of the best names in college football, Kyu Blu Kelly. Kyu Blu Kelly is a stud. In 2021, he snagged 2 interceptions and added 12 passes defended. He wins with his lean frame and long arms. He's a disruptor who displays a huge wingspan that really helps him make plays on balls that are usually going to be out of reach for other DBs. The play that comes to mind is against Kansas State. He has an insane interception against K-State, and what you saw in that was really good man coverage. He is so dang good, man. And then he has mirrored the receiver really well and was running the route with him essentially. And he does that often because he showcases impressive footwork and that bright mind to realize what the receiver is going to do in his route. And just his ball skills are reminiscent of wide receivers. Great hands and astounding body control. If you pair all of those traits together and then factor in the brilliant football IQ that Kyu Blu Kelly possesses, you've got a super intriguing prospect that cannot be slept on. I truly believe that Kyu Blu Kelly will be a 1st rounder in the 2023 NFL draft. I'm not seeing much of that yet. I'm not seeing much love being thrown towards this cornerback. So I guess that this is a warning that you need to buy some stock in Kyu Blu Kelly right now before he explodes and that stock is unable, you're unable to obtain it. It's too expensive. Go out, tweet about Kyle Blue Kelly so you can look real smart to all your friends and all around people on Twitter. Go tweet about Kyle Blue Kelly. Just warn people that he's coming and that he's going to be a first round pick in 2023. He's going to be a very coveted draft prospect, I promise you. Now, for my third and final player to watch for in the 2023 NFL draft, it's kind of fitting that we go with the quarterback, right? Because we see in recent years these quarterbacks just rise up draft boards with big seasons, and then they're getting picked in the first round, most notably. Okay, I'm recording this before the draft, actually, so I'm assuming Kenny Pickett still goes in the first round, right? But no, the next guy that's really going to upgrade his stock heavily is North Carolina State quarterback Devin Leary. He's 6'1", 212 pounds, and he's coming off of a monster 2021 season where he was just in the shadow of Pickett and some of these other talented quarterbacks, right? In 2021, he posted 3,433 pass yards on a 65.7% completion rate and a 35-5 touchdown to interception ratio. He's got a really good base to build off of going into 2022, and he'll turn 23 during this 2022 season, so he will end up being a 24-year-old rookie, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? Because he's got the ideal traits that are going to win scouts over. I believe his top traits are his poise and his ball placement. He's just really calm in the pocket, and he's rarely ever rattled. And yes, in due part to superstar Ikem Ekwonu blocking for him. So we'll see how he fares without Ikem. But he still was never rattled in the pocket, and his poise was so dang good. He's got a pure throwing motion. It's effortless. It's super easy to repeat on every single rep. His throws are consistent with a nice sip and a mesmerizing spiral. I can't even say mesmerizing. His spiral will hypnotize you, I guess. I don't know. It's beautiful. He just makes gorgeous deep throws. Receivers don't have to slow down often and wait for them. Most of the time, they're just catching them in stride. He's got an exquisite back shoulder ball, too, that you could see on display in the red zone. Really good timing and anticipation. He throws darts over the middle. Very pretty footwork. I mean, what else can I say? He's got the ideal traits that are going to win scouts over. Now, look, again, he's not being talked about this highly as a guy that could be a first rounder. People are saying he's a guy that, could rise up boards, but they're not as high on him as I am right now, because I think behind CJ Stroud, behind Bryce Young, Devin Leary is your QB3 in the 2023 draft. Right now, he is for me. Right now, I view him as a guy that will go in the middle of the first round. I think Devin Leary is that good. I expect him to have a stupendous 2022 season. To build that stock up and get into this range, you need to be aware of Devin Leary. You need to go watch him and see, because he's going to tear up defenses in 2022, and he's going to rise up draft boards. Trust me. Now, there were some other guys I could name that are really dang good players and are poised to have big 2022s and be great, intriguing prospects in the 23 class. But I went with three people I don't believe are getting the love and the recognition that they deserve thus far in April of 2022, literally an entire year away from the 2023 draft. I'm talking about these guys aren't recognized. I'm an idiot, and I'm an idiot with this stuff. But I don't know. But if this video was appealing to y'all and you really enjoyed it, let us know in the comments. I'll get working on a few more players to talk about. I mean, I could go on and on about Will Anderson because he's the best player in the country goodness, why wasn't he at the Heisman ceremony? He was the best player on Alabama last year. He should have been the Heisman rep for Alabama. Well, I could go on and on about Will Anderson. I could go on and on about JSN, Kayshon Boutte, Clark Phillips from Utah, Sam Laporta from Iowa, underrated tight end prospect. I'm giving you a lot more than the 3 players I said to watch for in the 2023 draft. So again, just let me know if you want another video and I could talk about some other guys, but really appreciate y'all watching this. I'll catch you on the next one. Please consider liking and subscribing to our channel, and I'll get working on more 2023 draft content and all the work we've got planned for the next season of college football.